Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to give you a closer look at the Frixion erasable pens. And I got the 24 pack, and yes, it's all in Japanese, including the back. There's only two things in English, and that's the Pilot logo and the Frixion icon. So these pens come in this plastic folder. I believe they come anywhere from single pen, 2 packs, multi-packs in blues, blacks, and reds, as well as 8, 10, 12, and 24 packs. I'm pretty sure that's it. At least that's what was available on Amazon, and that's where I got these 24. I played around with them a little bit yesterday, so I wanted to show you the extent to which they erase. I think that's key because for those who are looking for an erasable pen, you want to know how much it erases once you have written with it and how long after you have written it will erase in its entirety. I thought this would be a good option for me to have because one of my pet peeves is ink bleeding through on the Filofax paper, the standard basic not the cream one, just the basic paper, white paper, from one side to the other because we use both sides of the sheet. So let me show you what these look like when they write. It's a 0.7 nib pen tip, and although it says erasable, what's on the end of the markers or the pens, not really an eraser. So let me show you a close-up of that. So here's a close-up of the pen. I've just zoomed in a little, and I have my paper in the background. So it's the Pilot Frixion, and the tip is actually a piece of rubberized plastic. So the way that it erases is purely through friction. I'm sure it has to do with the configuration of the ink as well, but it's the friction that removes the ink off the paper versus an actual eraser that you would think like on the end of a pencil like this. So it's not a pencil eraser that's on the end of each one, it's just a little flexible piece of rubber. And each pen, I'll show you, has a coordinating color eraser on it. Not sure whether that makes much of a difference or not, but let's try it. So let's see. So there's 24, and let's see what happens. I'll zoom in even more so you could see precisely. So I'm going to, and I'm applying relatively light pressure. I'm just holding the paper down because it's loose. As you could see, you could just ever so slightly make out where there was a, oh, that's all gone now. So the hello's gone completely. Let's see, 24, so I'll show you again. I'm just using a applied pressure and circular motion, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. I don't want to go side to side, particularly on thinner papers, because what it'll do is it'll likely rip your page. So that worked pretty well. Let me show you some different colors. So I've used 2 colors. I use this purple one for my name and this bright fuchsia one. And again, the names of the colors are in Japanese, so I can't read them, unfortunately. But let's see. I showed you the example of the black one. It works pretty much the same. There's really nothing that gets, like when you erase a pencil, that eraser actually pulls up paper pill, you know, pills of the paper, but this does not. So there's really nothing to swish away, but it was a natural motion that you kind of feel like wanting to do. And then the purple one. So now I have written on the exact same piece of paper in black, purple, and that bright fuchsia. As you could see, you can only see the nib indentation of the words, but not the actual ink. So I would say, let me just zoom out. This does exactly what it says it's going to do. The pens themselves do not have like a traditional, oh my gosh, what are they called? Like a little leg, arm. So tucking them into a little pocket. They do have a little bit of a dent on the cap and the eraser part. The barrel is not completely cylindrical, so it doesn't roll off your desk. Oh, well, there goes that theory. I guess my desk's not level. I thought that would just stop from rolling, but the cap probably will because it has that additional piece there. So I got these in order to do some drawings. You could draw with these as well as use them for color coding if that's how you use your file effects or planner, whatever you happen to want to pick up a set of pens like this for. So that would be nice to show you a close-up of how easily they erase. Again, the whole point is it's friction erasing, not actual eraser erasing. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to continue playing around with these on various types of paper. I showed it to you on one of my favorite list pages, which is the thinner half index card. And there you go. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and helps me out. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.